Hello, Esky fans, and welcome to another Carl Hager Green and Gold Gridiron Show. I'm Corey Loranger.
And I'm Meg Morrison, and today we're doing our show from the annual Eskimo dinner, where we'll be talking to a bunch of former Eskimo greats. And Corey, I gotta say, you clean up quite nicely.
Thanks, Meg. You can't make fun of my man gloves this week.
Yeah, we like doing the show from inside.
Absolutely. You look great too, and so does our show. And so we'll dive right into it because we have a lot coming up today. Our POV segment we've been bringing to you all year long, and we've been giving you a chance to be in practice with some of the players. Unfortunately, our camera has taken a bit of a beating, so this week we decided to give it a break and bring it to cheer team practice instead. Here it is. The Carl Hager Green and Gold Gridiron Show will be back after this. Welcome back to the Carl Hager Green and Gold Gridiron Show. Just from seeing his face, you will recognize, seeing the smile, I should say. Everyone recognizes the smile. Henry Gizmo Williams, number 2 for your Edmonton Eskimos. And thanks so much for taking a few minutes to chat with us. Maybe take us through your new responsibilities with the team, because you're kind of back a little bit with the Eskimos.
I'm just out there being the clown guy, you know. Caves brought me out there. I worked a little bit with some of the punt return guys, but most of the time I just like being out there with the guys, having a great time, and I'm glad he gave me the opportunity because it brings back a lot of memories, you know, just being off and on the football field. And people ask me, some of the young guys I'd ask me, they said, Giz, what you miss more about playing football? I said, this right here, being around you guys, and I think that's something that I'm trying to bring back to the guys, some a little bit of excitement.
Not only going to the stadium, but even being part of some of these events, I imagine, brings back a lot of memories. And you see a lot of old friends, right?
God,
I mean,
yeah.
What are some of the things that come back when you participate in these events?
Some of the things that we used to do to the guys on the road trip, or some of the things that happened in the locker room.
Is that clean for TV? Or
It's clean for TV. It's clean for TV. And sometimes, you know, just to see some of the guys and see how they're doing, because you're always thinking, how's this guy doing and how's the next guy doing? And then you get a chance to see some of the guys. It brings back, you know, good friendship, and probably catch up with some of the guys and get their phone numbers again and talk to them and see how everything's been going, you know, through their life.
I mean, I always really like reminiscing on some of these great moments that you guys had. You had some great teams that you played on.
Right.
Do you have a favorite moment as an Eskimo that comes to mind?
Not so many. I got a lot of favorite moments. One of the greatest moments that I like was I was able to run a touchdown back in 1987 and do it again in 1996, 10 years later. So that was one of my greatest moments, to do it again, to be so old to do it again. So I thought that was one of my greatest moments.
Gizmo, thanks so much for taking a moment to chat with us. Really appreciate it, and enjoy the night.
Thank you very much.
Really appreciate it. And on the Carl Hager Green and Gold Gridiron Show, we've had Burke Dales be kind of our third co-host for the season. Unfortunately, he got injured and hasn't been playing the last few weeks, but we got a chance to catch up with him this week at the Carl Hager Lemon Brace to see how he's doing.